Good afternoon and Roll Tribe ICC fans. Welcome to today's matchup as it'll be number 3 Northwest coming to town to take on the ICC Lady Indians. Both teams are undefeated on the season and also undefeated in conference play, so a big-time matchup here this afternoon in Fulton. We do want to say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of the Indians, of the members of the ICC family, but also extend a welcome to those that are watching in favor of Northwest this afternoon. We'll have both matches coming your way as we get set for the First American National Bank opening kick. And it appears that Northwest has won the toss, and they will get to start things off here. And ICC, they're in their home grays with navy numerals, and the Rangers in all red and white numerals as well. So here we go, and we're going to start things off here. We're going to try to get the scoreboard updated here in a moment. It's currently not reading the time on the clock as Northwest with it to start early here. Anticipate a very physical, very fast-paced, very strong match throughout the day. As the Indians couldn't quite get to that one, the Rangers get it now, send it back across the middle, and it was taken away by ICC. Well, as we've seen, there's been bodies already hitting the ground all over the place. This has every bit of a big-time matchup here. Ball at midfield. Lloyd tries to let it settle, then Northwest comes up, and, well, I tell you what, Northwest is kind of bullying their way through. They've ran through a couple of ICC players early, and Beth is shaken up on the play. Hopefully she'll be okay as she went to the ground grabbing her ankle there. We'll see if they're going to take a timeout. Yes, they will. We have a timeout on the pitch. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, and ladies and gentlemen, that's not a good sign as Beth Lloyd having to be helped off the field early on in the match here. 43:51 left here in the first half. There's still no score here between ICC and number 3 Northwest. So the Indians getting set to tee this one off on a free kick. It's sent forward. Rangers jump in front of it now. And the Rangers all on top of the ball as Sharples now gets through, now trying to break away. Tries to step inside, but a great job defensively by the Rangers to break that one up and get it to reset there on the far side of the pitch as it goes out of bounds. Good crowd as anticipated. See members of the tennis team out here. Looks like members of the softball team out as well. A lot of fans from Northwest. Of course, it's always hard to tell who's in favor of ICC or Northwest when they play because they share the same colors. Now here come the Rangers wanting to push on the other end of the pitch, trying to get outside. This is number 7. That's Delgado with it, still with it at her feet, trying to go basically coast to coast here. And she was hawked closely. That shot's going to be off the side of the net. And a good job there defensively by Addison Pletsky to cut off her angle of attack and really not give her an option there. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. This one's sent down the pitch, and Lauren Sharples will send it ahead. This is Vanessa with it, and this one should be sent out of bounds quickly by Northwest. So it'll be a throw in here for the Indians, drying the ball off. We did get a little bit of rain earlier this morning, I believe, so maybe a little bit of water in the ditch across the way. As this one thrown over the top. As this one's going to be sent ahead and taken away by the Rangers. Now the Rangers want to get out and push once again. Far side of the pitch. He's going to fire this one over the middle. Broke it up nicely there. That was Stanford that stepped in front of it. The Rangers keep it at their feet here. Delgado fires and a save. Nicely done there by Asia Robinson. As that was a good strike on the ball that time as she put it on frame. Did Delgado. And this ball is going to be sent away, and Rangers are going to control the 50-50 ball. ICC tried to step in front of the takeaway. As still fighting for it, sends it ahead, and the Rangers find it. Well, the Rangers, the aggressor here early on. Nice job there clearing that one out by Henley, allowing the defense to reset here, but here come the Rangers. This is going to be Crawford with it, tries to put it on the cross. It was broken up there by the Indians. Rangers keep it, though, send it across the middle, and Addison breaks that one up, but in the right spot at the right time of the Rangers once again to keep it on their side of the pitch. Far side now, looking to go to work, but taken away there. That's going to be Moats, who replaced the injured Lloyd early on in the contest, and she's just going to simply send that one out of bounds and allow the defense to reset here. Coming up on 40 minutes to play in the first half. Still no score here between ICC and Northwest. Appreciate Dave jumping in on the computer to help get the scoreboard up and running for us here. Dave, always our MVP. We got a busy day today on campus. Of course, got the 2 soccer matches. Also got volleyball. That'll be on the Blue Channel a little bit later on this afternoon. So still no score here. Early goings in Fulton. An absolute beautiful day for soccer here at the pitch. Temperatures in, say, mid-80s. A lot of people like to call that hot, but down here is rather cool. ICC with it at midfield, but the Rangers once again attacking defensively. Double team the ball, but then turns it over, and it'll be a throw-in right here in front of us in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Sends it into Sharples. Sharples having to dribble through, finding someone to get it to. And again, the Rangers just relentless. Double, sometimes triple teaming the ball. Moats had it deflected by one of the Rangers. ICC able to keep it now, sends it back to midfield. And a nice job by Beneckenstein. And oh, that was a tough landing there for Julia. She had her legs clip out from underneath her, and she's able to walk that one off there. One of those that she's trying to catch her breath here, and Huber will get set to put a foot into this one once the officials put it back in play. Does so, trying to go over the top, and that one bouncing around. Still loose on the pitch, and still loose. And a nice battle there by ICC as that was Riggs. And Riggs getting a little bit of the business there. Now here comes a free kick opportunity for the Indians and a chance to make it dangerous here, as I believe this will be Henley getting set to step into this one. So Henley puts this one over the middle, trying to find Buckets, but she wasn't there. Headed out, going to be chased down, and the Indians will get it on the far side of the pitch, but the Rangers break it up, and it stays in bounds. A friendly roll there for the Rangers on the far side. Now Northwest wanting to get out and run. Nothing there. Good job by the Indians to cut off the attack. Get it back. Now this is going to be Plesky with the ball. She was knocked down, and the official said play on. I agree with the call. Indians with it now. They want to reverse the pitch here. Here's an opportunity for ICC, as this is going to be Riggs trying to chase it down, but a good job hustling to it before then by Harps. She's going to send it out of bounds and will allow the defense to reset here for the Rangers. 36-55 and counting here left in the first half. Still no score between ICC and Northwest. This is a growing rivalry, if you will, between these two programs on the women's side of things. And this is an early crucial match for both these squads when it comes to conference play. As Sharples taken to the turf and is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Rangers. Well, the Rangers like to play a physical brand of soccer. We've seen that so far in the match. So one of those that you either A, match their intensity, or B, be intimidated, let them get that mental edge over you. Sharples with it. Splits defenders. But a backup defense there to help. Riggs breaks that one up. Back over the middle. Delgado swings and misses. But the Rangers in the right spot at the right time to advance it down the pitch. Still a mad scramble forward at midfield. The Rangers able to advance it forward. Now here comes Northwest. Northwest trying to get it out on the far side. Fires and blocked. Beautiful save there by Asia Robinson. Climbing the ladder, knocking that one down. And a big-time save there. Great strike, went top shelf. Asia's showing off some hops and making the play. So they're going to say it's going to be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. They're asking her to move it back. So Asia's going to put a foot into this one, trying to go to the far side of the pitch. 50-50 ball is loose on the pitch, and it looks like that the Rangers are going to clear it out and just send this one out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Indians on the far side. Inside 35 minutes to play now here in the first half. Actually, no, they're going to say it was last touch by the Indians, so it'll be Ranger ball. And this one trying to get on the attack here. Indians clear it back and send it out of bounds. And so it'll be a throw-in for the Rangers on the far side. Do remind you to stay tuned. The men's action will be coming your way here at the conclusion of this one. And then at 4:30 over on the Blue Channel, we'll have volleyball as they'll take on Bevel State. One of the rare home games that we've had this season here in volleyball. Not sure if Upton is going to be able to help with that one on the play-by-play. If not, it'll just be the match itself until we can break away here from soccer. But judging by how long soccer lasts and volleyball lasts with them a 30-minute difference, well, we won't be able to make it. Indians get it back now. Going to try to clear it out here near side. Macy Riggs hustles it down. Wants to fire this one ahead. Didn't have it. Down and fires it off the legs of the Rangers. Substitution coming into the match here for the Indians. This is Caroline Wages. This substitution being brought to you by Bank Okolona. John Harrod and all the fine folks at Bank Okolona, proud to sponsor ICC Athletics. Coming off the pitch is going to be Juliana Motes for ICC. Vanessa Boggets with it now, tries to swing it out wide, looking for number 13. That was Wages, who just checked into the contest. And it looked like it was off the Indians, but they're actually going to say it was deflected by Northwest, so it'll be a throw-in here for ICC. Indians fire this one in, looking for Beneckenstein, but it's broken up there by the Rangers. Now here comes Northwest. This is Warner sending it up the pitch a little bit too far. Robinson's going to come up and scoop that one up. No shot, no save. As she was just in the right spot at the right time to easily get that one. Rolls this one ahead. You can't do a lazy one like that with this Northwest squad, as they will make you pay in a hurry, as they are very aggressive still defensively. This ball sent ahead. It's going to be a foot race here. Lauren Sharples turns on the Jets, trying to get to the outside. Will do so. Now wants to work 1v1. Gets by the defender on the baseline. It's going to be sent out of bounds. And it'll be our first corner kick of the afternoon coming up here for either squad, and it's going to belong to the Indians. Opportunity here for ICC to make this one dangerous. To see if they can make something happen here for the Indians. Coming up on 32 minutes to play here, it'll be Addison Pletsky to send in this corner kick here for ICC. So Pletsky is going to survey the defense, steps into this one, fires, looking over the middle, and it's going to be deflected out there by the Rangers. Good job by Northwest. And my goodness, how was that not a foul, as that was an arm in the back and an extended push there. Riggs slow to get up. But Eckenstein wants to send this one ahead and kind of let things clear out there. And that's Riggs still a little shaken up out there on the pitch, like she might have had the breath knocked out of her. As now it goes back to midfield, a scramble for it. Boggets has it. Tries to come up and find it. Riggs again just kind of trying to find her breath right now. Couldn't get to the ball as this one's sent ahead, and it looks like Eckenstein is going to step in front of it. Tries to send it across, does so now. But good help defense on the backside there by the Rangers, gets the ball back. Now here comes Northwest. This is going to be number 18 with it. That's going to be Crawford. Crawford tries to send it out wide. It's going to be a chase for it. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Indians. Substitutions for both teams coming in. You got a trio of subs in for Northwest. Number 17, that is going to be Lindsay. You got number 16, Earwood. And number 23, that is going to be Jelks into the contest for Northwest. For ICC, it's going to be number 20, Adeline Mathis into the contest. Out will be Macy Riggs. Those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07 and encourage ICC students to come join them at the ICC BSU. Ball out of bounds. Now Indians will get it back, trying to throw over the top, looking for Sharples, taken away there by the Rangers. Northwest with it now at midfield, trying to find something to go forward with. And they're going to say out of bounds when she kicked the ball, so the ball will come back to midfield to the Indians. So they're going to try to send this one over the top to Boggets. And that one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Indians. Could have been a handball call there as the ball was kicked into the arms of the Indians, but it looks like the officials are going to go by the cadence or the call of if they purposely extend their arms onto the play to break up the ball. As that one's sent ahead and off the arm or the shoulder of Pletsky there, that one had to hurt. Now the Rangers with it on the far side of the pitch, looking to go on the attack. Over the top, looking for someone there, nothing there. Broken up nicely that time as that's going to be Henley with it. ICC trying to clear it back to midfield. That's going to be Sharples. Sharples now to Bogus. Back to Sharples, but just a little bit too far that time. A good idea, just couldn't quite time it out, and the ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Rangers. Rangers quickly fire it back into midfield. That ball's going to be deflected, and it's going to stay with Northwest. Still no score. 29 minutes to go here in the first half. The official going to bring her back about 20 yards, maybe even 30 yards, as now they're going to throw it in, as this will be Earwood to key it in. Does so. Ball's going to be deflected, and now it's basically going to be where she wanted to throw it in last time as it goes out of bounds on the Indians. Earwood sends this one ahead. Pletsky sends that one out of bounds, and it will stay with the Rangers. Rangers looking for someone to get it to. ICC really not giving them any choices there. This ball's going to be tried to send ahead by Bogus. Now sends it out wide. This is going to be to Addison Pletsky, and there's going to be a whistle here on the pitch and a foul called on number 10 for the Rangers. That is going to be Wilson drawing the whistle. So free kick coming up here for the Indians. This is going to be Huber to put a foot into it. Sends this one down the pitch a little bit too far, but a good job there by the Indians winning the second ball. Just didn't value the touch on the other. Sharples comes up, puts pressure on. Now this one just cleared back to midfield, and the Rangers will let it settle at their feet and take over. Tries to send it out wide, now over the top. The Indians were there, though, sent out of bounds by Huber. Allow the defense to reset here for ICC. So this one's going to be thrown in, but Neckenstein breaks that one up. Ball rolling towards midfield. Rangers will let it settle, and that's where they're going to reset the attack on the far side. That's going to be number 4 with it. That's going to be Dixon. Dixon sends this one out to the wing. Quickly turned around, deflected off the Indians, and it will go out of bounds and a throw in here for the Rangers. Rangers waste no time getting the ball thrown in each time they get the opportunity. Now want to go on the attack, looking for the cross. It's not there, broken up. And the Indians, I didn't hear a whistle, didn't see a call, but I guess I'm going to say it was offside. So the ball will go back to the Indian.
Let's go, Red, first 2!
So chase for it on the near side. Northwest will clear it out. And the ball will go back to the Indians. Still no score, 26.5 to go here in the first half between the rivals of ICC and Northwest. Indians throw this one in. Sharples tries to get to it. There's a scramble for it. She's able to win that battle, but then quickly picked up once again by the help defense of the Rangers. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to belong to Northwest. Sharples didn't necessarily agree with that, and going to have to get back on side as this one's sent down the pitch. She does so, and the Rangers will easily track this one down. Harps sends this one forward, but Neckenstein breaks it up for the Indians. Loose ball now is going to be picked up here by Northwest, trying to go over the top. Huber breaks that one up nicely, sent outside on the wing. Now they're going to try to send it back in the middle. Broken up there by the Indians. That's going to be Stanford on the play defensively for ICC. Now here come the Rangers, one of their best opportunities, but a beautiful play there by Stanford to come in and make the play, and they're actually going to call a foul here on the Rangers. And looks like Stanford might be starting to cramp up here. Well, this match has been back and forth. It's been intense, and it's been everything we anticipated. Two of the top teams in the country. Rangers have the ranking to show that at number 3. ICC, well, felt disrespected this week after they picked up a big win over Columbia State that was previously unbeaten and still did not get enough votes to break that. I think top 20 is what they put out there. So a chance to prove their worth this afternoon here in Fulton. Not that they haven't already. So Huber sends this one down the pitch. And this one over the top. Now here comes Bogutz. Bogutz with a chance here. Now crosses over, looks back across the middle to Sharples. Sharples trying to step into it, but 4 Rangers quickly collapse on the ball and take away one of the best opportunities the Indians have had so far. Now the Rangers want to try to get out in transition. Great play by Melanie Huber to come up and break that one up and allow the defense to reset. Pair of subs coming in here for the Rangers is going to be number 8. That's going to be Lopez. Number 21 coming into the match, that's Chandler. Out will go 10, Wilson, and 9, Duran. Actually, there's a third one coming in because 3 players are coming off. Or no, excuse me, 9 is not coming off. 20 is coming off. That's going to be Tucker. This one's sent ahead, broken up there by Stanford. But Neckenstein with it now tries to leave it up to Bogutz. Bogutz now wants to go to work. But the Rangers once again in the right spot, the right time to take that one away. Now in the middle on the attack. Opportunity here for the Rangers. Send it out wide. Indians give chase. Now this one sent back up top. Rangers trying to put it on the cross over the top. Broken up there by Stanford. And oh, dangerous there as that one did not get headed forward. Actually got headed backwards, with the keeper coming up to make a play on the ball, and nearly was an own goal there. Disaster avoided by ICC. So I believe it will be a corner kick possibly coming up here for Northwest. And if that is, I believe that's their first corner kick of the day. It will be number 16, Earwood, to send this one in for the Rangers. Northwest in red, ICC in gray if you're just now joining us. It's been a good one so far. Line drive sent on its way, broken up there by Robinson. Scramble for it here on the near side. Rangers win it. Now they want to fire. Broken up nicely there by the Indians. And it should result in another corner kick, this time on the opposite side for Northwest. So it'll be a corner kick once again being sent in, this time by number 16, Earwood. She puts a foot into it. Again, a live drive inside, broken up there by Beneckenstein. Sharples will clear it out back towards midfield. It's going to be a chase, and the Rangers will win that one. And this time they're just going to send it all the way back to the keeper and do a total reset of the attack here for Northwest. Remind you of some more of our sponsors today, Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting renaissancebank.com. Davis Ford, as here come the Rangers now on the attack, looking to try to put something in there. Great hustle on the part of number 19 for the Indians. That's Macy Williams, who came in and cleared that one out, allowed the defense to reset, and then taken away by the Indians. 1v1 opportunity there, and it was won by Adeline Mathis. Ball sent back to midfield. Now the Rangers get it back, wanting to go on the attack, but the Indians there defensively once again. I believe that was Williams. Williams trying to weave her way through traffic, finds it out to Plesky. Plesky now with it, wants to look ahead, tries to send it forward. It's going to be a foot race here. Who's going to win it, or is it going to go out of bounds? And it's going to be the Rangers that chase that one down, or actually let it go out of bounds. Good decision that time by Harps, and quickly sends it back in. This ball deflected, popped up, and it's going to be a loose ball on the pitch. Still a chase for it, and that's going to be a foul on the Indians. And the Rangers try to quickly put it back in play, but the official says you at least got to get it set up a little bit. And they do. And so this will be Trejo getting set to put a foot in this free kick, sends it ahead, and it's just going to be simply scooped up that time. Don't know if that was a shot attempt, but it did go on frame, so technically a save in that sense. That's kind of how I do mine. If it has a chance to go in, I say it's a save, even though, like I said, it wasn't necessarily a shot attempt. It's a pass that ended up being pretty good. So this ball is going to go out of bounds, and the Rangers will get it back. Throws it ahead at midfield. Plesky there for the Indians to take it away. Now she wants to send it back and try to reset the attack here for the Indians. And a little pushing and shoving going on there. Northwest coaches and players kind of fussing about that one, but I'm going to be honest with you. The officials have done a good job today letting it be kind of both ways physical in this contest. I think they understood that this is a big-time matchup between two rivalries, and they want these teams to figure it out on the field versus letting the officials take it control. This ball sent ahead, and now they are going to call a foul here on the Indians, and it will be a card coming up, and this will be on number 4, Lauren Sharple. Sharple is wanting a little bit of explanation, feeling like she might have got the short end of the stick after getting knocked to the turf on the other end. So the official's going to back her up a few feet. As Trejo will get set to step into this free kick. Referee will step back I call it a wall, but it's the one person. That's Vanessa Boggets. So waiting the kick here as everybody's shuffling around. The official finally says, all right, let's go. I'm tired of waiting for everybody to get set. This one set ahead here for the Rangers. Nice job trying to get the turn on the play there, but it's taken away by Henley. This one sent ahead, now sent out wide to Boggets. Boggets wants to send it back, but just a little bit too far for Sharples to get to, and a good close-in defensively that time by Dixon. Rangers trying to go on the attack. Mad scramble for it. Good no call there as both players just got tangled up in each other. No harm, no foul, no advantage gained by either one, and the ball goes out of bounds back to the Indians. Got some substitutions coming in here for ICC. It's going to be number 15, Summerall, checking into the contest, along with number 24. That's going to be Moats. Checking out will be number 13, Wages, and number 4, Sharples. Into the match for the Rangers is going to be number 18, that's Crawford, and checking out will be number 16, Earwood. Those substitutions being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We'll have some commercials from some of those sponsors here at halftime, along with a special presentation of the Lady Indians when they went on the road to Georgia and Alabama earlier this season. You'll want to be sure and stick around for that, part of the Little Caesars halftime report here in Fulton. Throw in for the Indians at midfield. Inside 19 minutes to play now here in the first half. Still no score between the Rangers and the Indians. That ball's going to be headed out of bounds into the ditch. We'll see if someone will fish that out. And looks like a Nice fan will try to go down there and get that one. May send one in here from the side. And they are going to ask for a stoppage of the clock. As they do try to fish the ball out of the drink across the way. And now, as soon as, this is how it always happens. As soon as they do get the ball out of the ditch, they send one from the sideline. And I like what the official's saying. Let's just keep one on this side just in case to help speed things up. Well, it's been a great flow to the game, a great physical contest as both teams have been aggressive. Northwest really aggressive out of the gate. But it's been a good, hard-fought contest between both these squads right now. The scoreboard showing it. Indians with it now. Wants to send it out wide to Moats, but just a little bit too hard on the send that time. Couldn't get squared up on it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Rangers. This one sent ahead. Cleared out there. Huber now sends it ahead. Moats lets it settle. Tries to clear it out, but a good job there by the Rangers as that was number 17, Lindsay, getting in front of that one, but it goes out of bounds before she can catch up with it. And the ball back now to the Indians. Still no score here in this one as that ball thrown in and taken away there by the Rangers. That was Chandler with it now. She wants to send this one ahead, and that one just easily scooped up. Really no shot there as the keeper came well out of frame to scoop that one up. And she will kind of survey the defense to see which way she wants to send this one. Oh, bad kick there, but the ball pinballed around as it's eventually going to come down. Looks like the Indians are going to let it settle. Going to try to send it ahead to Bogutz, but a good job there defensively by the Rangers to break that one up. A good opportunity negated there by the Ranger defense. Huber with it now. Wants to clear this one to the opposite side. And again, it just seems like the Rangers maybe have a little bit of advantage in the speed department today over the Indians as they've been able to chase down a lot of loose balls and been in the right spot at the right time throughout this first half. Inside 17 minutes to play now. ICC will have it to throw in. This ball popped up in the air. Still loose on the pitch. Still loose. And Macy Williams had it, lost it. Now the Rangers get it back. Then Macy's going to get it back and then clear it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northwest. More subs coming in here for the Rangers. Back into the contest is number 20. That's going to be Tucker. And joining her is number 7, Delgado, into the match for Northwest. We'll see who they send out at this opportunity as really nobody starting to make their way off the pitch. And nobody wants to come out. Oh, there they are. They're walking on the backside across the way behind the net. That is from the School of Gore way to check out the contest. Just take your time, walk around the back way, take the scenic route. As this ball sent ahead dangerously forward, and let's call that a save there as it came off the head of the Northwest player that time. I believe it was 12 or 17 that had the opportunity. Got just enough on it, was able to send it forward, and actually a heads-up save that time by Robinson. One of those sneaky balls that if you fall asleep on, it finds its way to the back of the net. 50-50 ball controlled once again by the Rangers. Northwest wanting to go on the attack. Taken away there by the Indians, but taken back by Northwest. Trying to find a way inside. Cuts across now, tries to go inside. Huber, breaks that one up. Chases it down and sends it back to the middle of the pitch. Loose ball. Rangers letting it bounce around. Indians try to let it settle, but Northwest takes it over. That's number 22 now. That's going to be Trejo. Trejo sends that one, broken up by the Indians. This ball sent forward. And one of those that it's a borderline. We'll call it a save because could have bounced off the post. Who knows? Hate to say, you know, I don't like doing the if, ands, or buts, but tough angle for us to see there. Of course, our stats are never official. We always get them back from our coaches at the end of the day. As this ball is going to be out of bounds, it will stay with Northwest coming up on 14 minutes to play here in the first half.
Delgado, leave it.
So the throw in here from Northwest sent inside. This one on the cross. Oh, dangerous opportunity there. Indians clear it out, though. The Rangers have done an outstanding job of keeping the ball on this side of the pitch for an extended amount of time here. As this ball is going to be sent out of bounds, and the fans, oh, there's a lucky fan that kept that one from going into the ditch. Nice job over there by whoever that masked man is. This one's sent inside, and the Indians got away with one there as the Indians jumped into the player, knocked her down. But I guess they're going to say she had enough angle on the ball, and now you're starting to see players get tangled up and taken to the ground, and you're going to get a lot of arguments out of here because Northwest. All right, now here's the thing. I have no problem with arguing back and forth, but when a coach yells at the other team to shut up, that's crossing a line. No matter if it's our coach or their coach, but it was to my right. So this ball sent ahead. Rangers once again aggressively taking that one away. Now sends it across the middle. That's going to be Riggs with it now. Riggs trying to dribble across on the far side. Nothing there. Good, nice taken away by Beneckenstein, but still able to battle forward. Julia's going to send it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Rangers coming up inside 12.5 to play until halftime. Rangers with it, continuing to dominate the field position and time of possession here in the first half. This ball sent ahead, punched out that time. Gotten back, but too tall. I do like the quick attack that time by the Rangers, trying to get it across before the keeper had a chance to reset. But a good job by Robinson to come in to punch that one out, but the Rangers quickly get it back now and try to go on the attack. Northwest looking to dribble inside, looking for the back post. Nothing there. And excuse me, no, it was. I did not see. That was number 7, Delgado. Not the tallest player on the field, so that's why she's easy to lose that time. Delgado put a great hit on it. Robinson in the right spot at the right time, just collapsed on that one. And another save there for Asia. This ball punted way down the pitch. Boggets trying to get it out, now does so. But again, as soon as Boggets gets it, there's 2 or 3 red shirts quickly around her. That's going to be a foul there on Boggets. I think the officials are doing a lot better job now. They were letting some of the physicality go earlier, but I think they're starting to see that tempers and anxieties rising here, so they're going to try to get this thing back under control. This one over the middle. That's going to be cleared out now. Rangers, though, going to keep it. It's Delgado with it. Now tries to send it to the backside. ICC takes it away. Boggets quickly, and Indians got to get to it in a hurry here. And it's just bouncing around. That's one of the things when you play Northwest, and they've exhibited it many times today, you cannot stand around and watch. You have to get after the ball at all costs. Rangers get it once again, now over the middle. Opportunity here. Delgado goes back heel, swings it out here to the left side, trying to see if there's somebody to go with her. Didn't have anything. Good defense there by the Indians. Now the Rangers get it back, send it back across the middle. Loose ball, sends it out wide. No. Deflection, no. And Robinson's going to go out and break that one up, but it's going to go out of bounds, and I believe it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. Subs coming in here for ICC. You're going to have number 7. That's going to be Macy Riggs, along with number 4, Lauren Sharples. Off the pitch is going to be Juliana Moats, wearing number 24, and number 12, Vanessa Boggets. Those substitutions being brought to you by your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and the Indians hope they can find a combination put together here pretty soon to put one in the back of the net. Rangers with it. Oh, just an unfortunate hop off the foot of Riggs. Now here come the Rangers. Cuts back across the middle, looking to go to work here. Nice job dribbling through traffic. Fires from distance and off the crossbar there. A great opportunity, and Beneckenstein finally clears that one out. What a strike from distance. I believe that was number 5, Harps. Just unfortunate for Ranger fans. That one come off the crossbar. Big time break there for the Indians. So once again, Rangers on the attacks, and this one on the cross, broken up by Huber. Now this one loose on the pitch here. Sharple's trying to give chase. Does get to it before it goes out of bounds. Now we'll send it back. Pletsky with it now. Our Indians with a chance here to try to reverse the field. Sends it ahead. Riggs giving chase. Macy's going to try to check it up now. Does have someone going with her. Looking to go one-on-one here. But taken away by the Rangers. Northwest will get it back. Send it up the pitch. But the Indians are there. Takes it away. Pletsky with it now. Pletsky over the middle. Now it's going to send it back. And reset at midfield. Now wants to reverse the pitch on the opposite side. Ball gets away from the Indians that time as it was intended for Mathis. The Rangers are there waiting for it. Now Northwest tries to send this one ahead on the attack. That's going to be number 20 with it now. That's Tucker. That one's sent ahead, broken up, and the Indians try to clear it out. And the Indians just send this one back to midfield, and that allows some more substitutions coming into the match. This time will be a substitution for the Rangers. Number 10, Watson into the contest. Number 17, that's going to be Lindsay checking out here for Northwest. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They're located right across the street from the Davis Event Center. They meet on Tuesday nights and invite you to worship there. That's the ICC Wesley Foundation. This ball found its way through some traffic. ICC eventually clears it back, with the Rangers in the right spot at the right time to get it back. Delgado fires and saved. Robinson has been extremely busy, especially in these last 10 minutes. As Delgado just put a boot into that one and put it right at the keeper, so an easy save there for Robinson. She's going to put a foot into this one, try to go over the top of it. And it was just basically 3-on-1 there as the Rangers able to easily clear that one back. Indians send this one back to midfield. Northwest sends this one ahead. Williams should be there for it. Was, but then the Rangers get right back in front of it. Good hustle there as the Rangers try to send it across the middle. Delgado didn't have really anyone to go to. Just try to find a strike on the ball. Oh, beautiful play on the ball that time by the Indians, and ICC is going to clear it out. I believe that might have been Stanford defensively for the Indians as this one's sent ahead. Rangers get it, and they finally send one home. That was off the rebound as that was number 20, Tucker. That gets the shot to go in. And that comes at the 6:12 mark. Tucker got that ball off the rebound, quickly struck and put it back in. And so it's a 1-0 advantage now for the Rangers.
Keep it up, come on, 7 more, high press! Come on, ladies, we haven't even started, come on! If it's 10 seconds, is it gonna hurt? I mean, I'm doing what I can. I need somebody. Talk to my administration, I got nobody. They literally got every foul. Barely had a trainer here.
So 1-0 is the score. 6:11 to go here in the contest. Now the clock will start back. The Indians send this one ahead here. A chance. This is going to be Johnson trying to get, or excuse me, that's not Johnson. That was Norris giving chase, who just checked into the contest after that last goal. And this ball's going to be sent out of bounds.
Target. Play heavy now.
So 1-0 is the score here. It was one of those that the Rangers kept getting more and more opportunities, and you knew eventually one of those was going to find its way home, and that was the case there for Tucker, who had a good strike off the rebound to make it 1-0. Indians try to throw this one in again. Nothing but red shirts all around the ball. Excuse me, this is going to be Beneckenstein trying to send this one ahead, but it should be easily controlled, and it will be easily controlled here by the Rangers. Send it back to the keeper to reset the attack. Want to go on the far side of the pitch here. Northwest in red, ICC in their gray kits. This one's sent over the top, and the Indians should collect it easily, and they do. Now they want to send it back towards midfield. Should be collected easily by the Rangers, and they do. That was a blistering shot that was broken up there by the Indians. Norris with it now, wants to send it back. But the Rangers break that one up. Now they try to go forward here. This is going to be a foot race with it, but Eckenstein comes in, makes a great play on the ball as both players trying to push and shove each other. Neither one of them really getting the advantage there, and the official said play on. Rangers with it now. That's Lopez who wants to send it out wide, trying to find Tucker, who had the goal earlier. This one's sent inside, and the Indians there to break it up. Now want to try to get outside and go wide with it, but instead the ball gets away, and the Rangers take it back once again. That's Harps. That was there for the ball. Now the Rangers looking for it on the far side of the pitch. This strike is going to be sent inside. Header. Oh, the lane opened up there but it was not on frame that time, as that was an opportunity for the Rangers to take a quick 2-0 advantage, as that was off the head of Crawford. That was off the mark. Substitution coming into the match here for ICC. Number 24, Juliana Moats, will come into the contest. Checking out will be number 20. That's going to be Adeline Mathis. Substitutions being brought to you by Davis Ford. Looking for a new or used vehicle, visit davisfordsales.com. You can also find them there on Facebook, or just stop by and check them out just right across from us here at the soccer complex, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, as that's going to be a foul on the Indians. Davis Ford, experience the Davis Ford difference. So they're going to elect to go with the short ball, trying to see if they can get an attack on the wing here. Sharples, though, ready for it, and is going to clear it out, and it's going to be a throw-in, or they're going to call it a corner. They're actually going to call it a corner, since she didn't get to the ball to save it enough time. So it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. Like it was Lopez that sent that one in. The header is going to be deflected out wide. Chase is going to be given here by both teams, and the Indians are just going to clear this one out and allow the defense to reset. 2:30 to go until halftime. Rangers with it. Sharples tries to come up, make a play on the ball, and she does. Lauren takes it away, trying to get up the pitch, but again, the Rangers quickly collapse defensively as the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Indians. The throw in, and it's straight to an ICC player there. Or excuse me, straight to a Northwest player. And now here come the Rangers on the other end. The Indians just weren't ready for that play. See a lot of frustration starting to settle in here for the Indians. That one broken up nicely there by Henley, but the Rangers will keep it in front of them. Tries to send it across the middle. Stanford puts a foot into that one. Now Norris with it at midfield, but the Rangers able to get it back. Scramble for it at midfield, excuse me, just advanced midfield. And the ball will go back to the Rangers. Northwest with it. Wilson trying to reverse the pitch here. Plesky giving chase. Forces her to retreat. Now sends it back over the middle. And then it's taken away by Beneckenstein. Beneckenstein tries to squeeze it ahead, but nobody there. And now it's going to swing it out wide, and the Rangers will take it back. That's going to be Dixon with the ball at her feet. Dixon sends this one over the middle, broken up there by the Indians. It's going to be Moats giving chase on the far side of the pitch to try to get it back for the Indians. Inside a minute now to go until halftime. 1-0, Rangers with the lead. A lot of standing around pointing at each other right now between the Indians, as we talked about the frustrations starting to set in, but you got to tuck it in tight here as that one gets away, and it's going to be in. That's what we were talking about, as that time it was deflected by the keeper and then sent home by number 18. And a tough break there for the Indians, but a big-time break going into the half here for the Rangers, as it's now 2-1. Well, Robinson had it in her grips, but it just kind of squeezed out that time when she fell to the ground. And it was just in the right spot at the right time that time for Crawford. Second ball that's been scored off either a rebound or a deflection here for the Rangers. The Indians have got to hold tight here. And that's going to be a foul on Sharples. And that's going to draw a card.
Beat. Beat, she's on.
Good job, Bree. Way to work. Good job, Bree.
That is a joke. Beat, you've got to ask a question here, surely.
I'm going to say the Indians got a break there. That no card was issued on Sharples. And so it'll be a free kick coming up here. Might have been one of those that the referee was talking to her so much he forgot to kind of draw the card in that sense. So again, a break there for ICC. Rangers find it now. 14 seconds. Indians got to hold tight here. Rangers with an opportunity in the closing seconds of this one. They already lead it 2-0. Now make it 5 seconds, and that's going to do it for the first half. Your score here in the first half, the Rangers able to get a couple of late goals to take a 2-0 advantage at the break. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
We need more thin crust!
What topping should we get?
To the decision wheel.
Remember your training.
Come on, Dilly. Italian sausage. And green pepper.
These neighbors are weird.
Get a large 2-topping thin crust pizza for $8.99. Order online for pickup or delivery.
Pizza.
Yes.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Ankle sprains are one of the most common sports injuries, with an estimated 25,000 occurring every day in the United States. Sprains can happen with any sport, including just walking across the yard. Ankle sprains are most common in ball sports such as basketball, soccer, volleyball, and others. As with any injury, your body quickly sends blood to start healing the process, which leads to the swelling. Rest, ice, compression, elevation, known as RICE, is a good way to treat an ankle sprain. This decreases the swelling, lessens your pain, and allows your body to heal the injury. Studies have shown that the sooner you return to activity, the better and typically the faster you will recover. Depending on the amount of injury to the ligaments, it may be days, weeks, or even months to return to high-intensity sports. Sometimes recovery may be slow, but if it gets better day by day or week by week, you are on the right path. If the ankle seems to stop improving and you just can't get back to your activities, then it's time to come see us at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Remember, our story is you.
What topping should we get?
To the decision wheel. Come on, Dilly. Italian sausage. And green pepper.
These neighbors are weird.
Get a large 2-topping thin crust pizza for $8.99. Order online for pickup or delivery. Pizza. Yes.
Good morning. We're on our way to Georgia for a business trip, and we're bringing you guys with us.
Okay, 8 out of 10.
She's snacking down already.
10 out of 10. Go Jimmy John's or go home.
Where are we right now?
Good question. Cuthbert, Georgia.
Macy, what are we doing?
Looking for a bathroom.
Beth, what are we here to do?
We're about to play soccer, but I need a trainer. We need ice. We miss ICC.
ICC, we're spoiled there. We won 14-0. Oh, yeah. W's. Congratulations. We're going on the Chattahoochee River, and I'm scared for my life. Pray for me. Pray for me. Flipped our boat. Lobster on top, but lobster group on top for sure. Gracie, how'd you like it? Oh my god, my breath. My booty. My booty. Yeah, great trip. One for the book. Okay, we've been here for 5 hours waiting to start our game. We've done 3 walks already. Yeah, we're ready. Who are we playing? I don't know. We're playing Southern Union, and we're here to win. Heck yeah, we are.
Ugo doesn't want to be on the camera. What do you have to say for game day?
Only Icon video, no cover.
This is Michael Paxton.
We won 4-1. The business trip is now concluded. Coach David, how did the win go today?
It's good. Worked really hard. Proud of you guys. On to the next one, which is these guys again. But we'll get them on Wednesday.
Yes.
But great weekend, great trip. Nobody died. That's always a special thing.
Yeah!
No drowning.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
What topping should we get?
To the decision wheel. Come on, Billy. Italian sausage. And green pepper.
These neighbors are weird.
Get a large 2-topping thin crust pizza for $8.99. Order online for pickup or delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Yes.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
What topping should we get?
To the decision wheel. Come on, Billy. Italian sausage. And green pepper.
These neighbors are weird.
Get a large 2-topping thin crust pizza for $8.99. Order online for pickup or delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Yes.
And welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report. Just about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half here. Northwest leading it 2-0 here at the break. And we'll take a look at some stats thanks to one of the Bryans at Northwest. You got a pair of good Bryans out there that do a good job for all the Ranger fans, keeping up with everything that is Northwest athletics. So in the first half, it was 14 shots for the Rangers, 0 for the Indians. ICC had 7 saves. And, of course, when you don't have any shots, you don't have any saves for the Rangers. So that is the situation in that. So that is your first half stat. Scoring-wise, looks like this. It was a back-and-forth match, back and forth throughout the entire first half. But with 6:12 left in the first half, Tucker was able to find the back of the net off a rebound and send it home for a 1-0 advantage. And in the final seconds, I say the final seconds, should probably say the final minute of the match. About 41 seconds left there in the first half. Robinson made a great save, but when she went to dive to make the play on the ball, it actually kind of squirted out from underneath her, and right in the right spot at the right time was Crawford to be able to tap it home and give the Rangers the 2-0 advantage here at the half. Both teams are talking things over here at halftime. We're 3 minutes away from the start of the second half here in Fulton. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have that coming your way here on the ICC Sports Network. This is the Little Caesars halftime report.
We need more thin crust! What topping should we get?
To the decision wheel. Come on, Billy. Italian sausage. And green pepper.
These neighbors are weird.
Get a large 2-topping thin crust pizza for $8.99. Order online for pickup or delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Yes.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from the start of the second half here in Fulton. Lady Indians down 2-0 here at the break, as it has been a very aggressive, very physical first half here. Updating the app formerly known as Twitter, I guess you can say, now called X. You know, everybody asks, you know, what do you call it now? How are you going to me, it's just like growing up. You have that gas station that changes names like 10, 15 times as you grow up. It's always going to be whatever it was when you were little. So this will always be Twitter, but called X now. Appreciate Cal Brown doing that graphic for us. Of course, two new members of the ICC Sports Information Team, Cal Brown and Adam Robinson. Adam taking photos today. You can see those photos a little bit later on ICCimages.com. Indians in gray, Rangers in red, getting set to start the second half, and the ball has been put in play, and the Indians will have the First American National Bank kick to start the second half. Rangers take it away, but Neckenstein with it now, wants to go on the chase on the other end. Tries to send this one ahead to Sharples. Scramble for it, ball's loose, still loose. Sent ahead, is eventually going to go out of bounds. And I'm impressed because I was wondering about these extremely tall tripods to the right and left of me that hold the cameras for both teams. Well, that one took a pretty strong direct hit and barely wiggled. So the Indians will throw this one in, trying to go down the pitch. And the Rangers, again, we talked about how aggressive they were defensively. Well, that's going to be the same charge here to start the second half as they take that one away. Indians trying to reverse the pitch. Nicely cleared out that time by Harps. She is all over the place today here for the Rangers on that back line. Now Northwest with it. Looking to go here on the attack on the far side. Looking to go wide with it. Shot off frame, and it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. Well, ICC would like to strike quickly to cut this lead in half here in the second half. We'll see what adjustments both these teams made here at the break. Remind you, at the conclusion of this one, we'll have our Renaissance Bank postgame report. We'll take a small break and then come back with the men's action here in the nightcap.
Julia, you don't need to hit that direct there, okay? Go to feet and then out. Love it.
So Asia getting set to put a foot into this one to send it in play here for the Indians. This ball deflected out. ICC is going to find it. That's going to be Sharples. Sharples, though, going to reverse the pitch. Dangerous across the way. Still loose, and eventually ICC will let it settle. Plesky with it now in the middle of the pitch. But Neckenstein now wants to come near side with it, but the Rangers are right there at the right time to clear it out and send it back. It'll be another throw in here for ICC. So looking for a ball here as it went into the tree line to our right, so they'll get it in play. As this will be number 19, that's going to be Macy Williams to throw it in here for the Indians. So Macy will chunk it in here, trying to find Sharples. It was broken up by the Rangers, but Pletsky had it. And then the Rangers get it back, and a lot of contact, no foul call there. India's with it now, try to squeeze it ahead. The Rangers send it back, and it does stay in play somehow, but Williams in the right spot at the right time to take it back for ICC. Pletsky with it now, trying to get it back on the opposite side of the pitch, looking to go over the top of it. But again, a nice job there. I said it once and I've said it twice. Harps just all over the place for the for the Rangers defensively. Northwest has it at midfield across the way, trying to go 1v1, does get around the defender. Now a chance to go out wide on the wing, looking for someone to go with her. Rangers now, Indians force them back on the outside. It's going to be deflected. It'll be a corner kick coming up here for Northwest. Well, if you're just now joining us, it was a goal with 6:12 to go in the first half by Tucker that gave the Rangers the 1-0 advantage, and then Crawford was able to find the back of the net with about 41 seconds left. And that's where we stand scoring-wise. Corner kick popped up tall, still bouncing around, dangerous, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be off the Rangers or the Indians. Looks like they're going to say it's a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. Ooh, that was a dangerous situation and a big-time break that one didn't find its way home for Northwest. So Asia Robinson getting set to send this one on its way. This one deflected ahead, and the Rangers find it. Rangers have dominated the 50-50 balls today. Now this one sent back across the middle. Rangers somehow find it back after it goes through traffic. As this one sent, and it's going to go out of bounds, so it should be a goal kick coming up here for ICC. Do it. Indians had it now in the break. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. Sorry, I'm having to take care of business. We got a fan that's on a photographer that's not supposed to be where he is right now, and he's been asked not to come on to the sideline or the field, to stay over there where the rest of the fans are. So this ball is sent back in play. Rangers trying to clear this out, an opportunity here, but Stanford does a great job of just deflecting that away and taking away what could have been an excellent opportunity there for the Rangers to add another score to the board. Now this one's sent ahead, and Huber pops this one up at midfield. Now it's sent back ahead. The Rangers get it again. Tried to send it ahead. That one's going to be cleared out by the Indians. That's going to be Stanford with it now. Tries to send it back. Rangers once again putting in a lot of pressure on the ball. They get it back, and an opportunity here trying to strike, but instead squeeze it ahead. This one's going to be cleared out. Williams just going to send it out of bounds and allow the defense to reset.
Have confidence in your touch. You can't get out of it. We don't play the ball. Addie, can we get them higher now? No. Can we get them higher now? Goal kick. Can we get them higher now? Choose to play there.
So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. ICC still trailing this one 2-0. Coming up on 36 minutes remaining in the match. The Rangers, once again, like they did the majority of the second half of the first half, have dominated the field position to start the second half here, if that's not confusing at all, is it? Robinson will get it scooped up now. The Indians, well, they haven't been on their side of the pitch for quite a while. And when they have, it's just been for a short period of time. This 50-50 ball sent down the pitch and falls between a couple of red shirts, and they're going to take it over. And now they're going to try to take the top off the defense here. Huber is there. He's going to pop this one up, and Moats will try to keep it in bounds. When it does stay in bounds, the referee says, but eventually goes out of bounds and will stay with the Rangers. This ball deflected. The Rangers, had a chance, but Huber comes in and cleans that one up. Ball stays with the Rangers. Bounces away and stays at the feet of Northwest. Sharples with it, trying to reverse the pitch here, and the ball breaks away and ends up back at the feet of the Rangers. Northwest now on the wing, trying to go driving on the inside. It's going to be deflected away. No, it doesn't go out of bounds. Wow, what a play there by the Indians to keep that one in. Sharples goes to the ground, and she is grabbing her ankle in this situation. And we may have an injury timeout, but we do have a substitution right now. Number 20, Tucker, coming into the match here for Northwest. Checking out will be number 12. That's going to be Hooker. And we'll see if the referee calls for stoppage in this situation with Sharple down on the ground. And still not. Now he's going to signal for the clock to stop, and looks like ICC is going to send in some substitutions. The trainer is going to jog onto the field and check things out. We'll take the break with them and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet. A famous speed solver.
Piece of cake.
A noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back to action. Good to see Lauren Sharples able to walk off on her own power. She will be subbed in, or she'll be subbed out by Liv Norris in this situation for the Indians, as Sharples walking off the pitch behind the net. And so I believe the Indians will have a throw in on the far side of the pitch. And that is going to be the case here, as it's sent ahead, but the Rangers jump in front of it and deflect it and keep it on their side of the pitch even longer now. That's Wilson with it now, wants to swing it out wide. Looking to go on the attack here. Steps into it left-footed, and a save there by Robinson. Again, it bounced away, and you saw that Robinson quickly got right back on top of it there after it got away from him. That's how the Rangers scored one of their goals to take this 2-0 advantage. Well, the Indians just need a couple of possessions on their side, see if they can find a way to maybe find a goal or get a breakthrough here to cut this lead in half. But instead, once again, the Rangers just all over the place defensively, not giving the Indians anything easily. Here, and there'll be a throw in here for the Indians. Macy Williams will get set to throw this one in for ICC. This was new over the top to Bogutz. Cleared out back to midfield here by the Rangers. Foot race, and the Rangers find it. 1v1 opportunity here. Gets by the defender. Opportunity here for the Rangers. Going to step into it. No! And wow, the Indians get away with some contact on that one without a doubt. A big-time break there for the Indians. Moats keeps it in bounds. This is just a pinball game between the two 24s for both teams. Rangers, though, let it settle now. Get ready to go on the attack here. Across the middle. Now wants to look for the backside. Broken up there by Williams. Rangers, though, keep it. This is number 20. That's Tucker. Over the middle on the cross, but cleared out by Beneckenstein. Now the Rangers with it. Fires from distance and easily saved that time. Like it might have been deflected by one of the Ranger players when she sent that one on its way. It did stay on frame. The Indians have got to find a way to win this 50-50 opportunity here, as this one sent down the pitch. And it's going to be headed up, and the Rangers will send it out of bounds. As good job by that fan being heads up that time. If he was on his phone, well, he would have ate the ball. Again, we do welcome the members of the ICC family tuning in this afternoon and say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of the Rangers. Northwest takes it away, and Indians try to get it back at midfield. That's Norris with it now, and she does a good way of wrestling that one through. And then Bogutz has it now. This one's through, and Norris has an opportunity here for the Indians. And now tries to reverse it back to Vanessa. Ball is loose, and the Rangers will simply just clear this one back. Boy, an opportunity there for the Indians, but just could not quite get the ball to go with them on that chance. And now the Rangers trying to turn it into a transition opportunity here on the other end. Lets it settle. Looking to try to send this one back to the middle. Deflected away by the Indians, but still in possession by the Rangers, and ICC will simply send that one out of bounds. Nice job by Beneckenstein to stay with it there and eventually force the ball to go out of bounds to allow the defense to reset here for the Indians. This ball headed up and still loose on the pitch here. And it's eventually going to go out of bounds and it go back to ICC after that one goes out of bounds. Again, remind you that we've got the men's action coming up next. We have a substitution coming in here. This is Jenna Claire Johnson wearing number 2. Checking out will be Julia Beneckenstein wearing number 6 here for the Indians. So that match scheduled right around 4 o'clock. Of course, it depends on the conclusion of this one. And then at 4:30, we'll have volleyball over on the Blue Channel. So Macy Williams will get set to throw this one in. Tries to do so, and the Rangers step in front of it. Ball's going to go back, and I think this is going to be a corner opportunity. Now they're going to call it a goal kick. Well, that was a toss-up in my opinion. That one could have really went either way, and you wouldn't have had an argument one way or the other, so the official will say it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. So Robinson getting set to put a foot into this one for the Indians. ICC needs to find a way to get the ball on the other side of the pitch, maintain possession for a little while, see if they can flip some momentum their way, but instead, once again, it goes right to the Rangers, and the Rangers on the attack. This is going to be Tucker with it. Tucker on the far side, taken away by Macy Williams. Williams has been impressive today defensively for the Indians. Ball nearly goes out of bounds, but a nice hustle by the Rangers to get it back, sends it back across the middle. This is going to be Harden with it. Harden sends it ahead, and eventually the ball bounces around, and the Rangers will keep possession. Pletsky comes up for the Indians and takes it away and sends it back to Huber. Huber now wants to send it ahead. This is going to be Moats. It's going to be a foot race, but in the right spot at the right time for the Rangers was Dixon. Now back, this is going to be Tucker with it. Tucker sends it out wide to number 10. That's going to be Wilson. Wilson tries to fire it inside, deflected by the Indian. Now pushes it ahead and just ate up that time by Robinson. Looked like she was trying to send it on across to one of her teammates there. And a good decision by Robinson to just get on top of the ball and keep that opportunity from happening. So Asia will boot this one away. And again, these 50-50 balls are just being dominated by the Rangers as they were able to eventually come away with that one at midfield. Wants to squeeze this one ahead. Huber there to break it up. Sends it ahead to Norris. Norris tries to clear it out wide. That is Wages with it. Taken away there by the Rangers. Rangers dribbling ahead, then sends it to the feet of Huber. Huber wants to clear it out. Dribbles ahead and finally does so, looking for somebody to go to there, but instead ends up at the feet right back there. Guess who? That is Harps. As we talked about, she has just been all over the place today for the Rangers. She's going to dribble inside, see if she can put a strike on this one, but Huber does a great job of coming in there and breaking that one up, but it will be a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. Pair of subs getting set to check in for the Rangers at the next opportunity. So that might be 13. It's going to be Cade, I believe, getting set to send this corner kick. High kick, looking back post. A little too tall. Rangers are going to give chase and be able to chase this one down before it goes out of bounds. Lost the handle on it for a second, so she'll have to reset the attack here. Send it over the middle, and it's broken up that time nicely by Pletsky. But the Rangers, again, right spot, the right time to get that one back. Moats breaks it up. This one fired across the middle. Huber breaks it up. And now the Indians want to send this one ahead. This one's going to be sent back, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that'll be a goal kick coming up here. And it looks like we might get an opportunity to get these subs in, and that is going to be the case. Coming in for ICC, number 6, Julia Beneckenstein. And it's going to be number 25 checking out. That's going to be Melanie Huber. And let's see, 18 and 7 in for the Rangers, Delgado and Crawford. 13 and 19 out. That's going to be Cade and Hernandez. Those substitutions being brought to you by our friends at Bank Okolona. John Harrod and all the fine folks at Bank Okolona, proud to sponsor today's action here on the pitch in Fulton. This ball popped up and sent down to the other side of the pitch. The Rangers back there waiting on it. And there's Pletsky to come up and take it away. Addison with it now. Wants to squeeze this one ahead to Boggets. And then the keeper makes a smart play and communicates well with her teammate to come up and just play on that one and keep the opportunity away from the Indians. That was one of the best opportunities the Indians have had in quite a while against this tough Northwest defense. Rangers want to push this one ahead. Actually just passed it to herself that time. Did Tucker. Macy Williams takes it away. Man, we can't talk about the play of Macy enough today as she has been solid on that back line for the Indians. This one sent to midfield, but right to a Ranger player. And now here comes Northwest. Stanford tried to get in front of that one. Rangers have an opportunity here. Fires and saved. Beautiful save there by Asia Robinson. Tried to go top shelf on the shot. Was able to get her hands on it, batted it down, and kept it from finding the back of the net. This one sent to midfield. Ball's popped up, and the Rangers will control it. Stanford sends it ahead. Now the ball's eventually going to end up back at midfield at the possession of the Rangers. Northwest wanting to try to go over the top of the defense. And this one's just going to be a chase for it, and Asia's going to have to come up and make a play. Man, good speed by the Rangers as a pair player closed in on it in a hurry there. I think you're starting to see some of the wear and tear of this physical match starting to show on some of the Indians here. as Asia puts a foot into this one. Delgado sends this one out wide. Wilson with it now. She's going to try to get on the cross. Sends it over, and it's going to be cleared up there by Robinson. Like Asia might be a little slow to get up here for the Indians. Referee just giving a little bit of a talking to there to Crawford. She got a little too close for comfort, maybe bumped the keeper just ever so slightly. Nothing malicious on her part, but the referee doing his due diligence. This ball sent to Moats, but broken up there by Dixon. Got a pair of subs coming in for ICC. Number 4, Lauren Sharples. It'll be number 12, Vanessa Boggets, checking out. 20 checking out for Northwest. That's Tucker. I believe it was 6. Warner coming in for the Rangers. Those substitutions being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting renaissancebank.com. Well, the Rangers quickly close in on that one, take away kind of a lazy throw-in on the part of the Indians. Now Delgado sends it over the cross and taps it ahead and somehow ends up at the back of the feet of the Northwest player. That was a big-time break there for the Indians. If that one is sent a little bit more accurately, that's probably finding the back of the net there, so a break for ICC. Remind you, the guys' match coming up next. It's going to be a little bit behind that 4 o'clock start, more than likely. As this ball cleared back to the Northwest side of things, over the top of the defense, Stanford is going to send it out of bounds, but they're going to call offside here on the Rangers. Like it may be number 6, Warner, that was drifting just a little bit too far for the referee's liking. Ball goes out of bounds, so the Indians will get, or excuse me, ball goes into the tree, so the Indians will get that one quickly back in play. ICC, still plenty of time to work here, but they would like to find a possession that they can get something going with on the opposite side of the pitch. And again, that 50-50 ball headed away there by the Rangers, and Williams is simply just going to step a foot into that one and send it out of bounds, and that'll allow the subs to get into the contest here. For the Rangers, it's going to be number 9 checking into the contest. That is Duran, and 15 as well with McPherson. 16 and 11 will check off here. Earwood and Andrews for Northwest. So to be a throw in here for the Rangers. They lead it 2-0 here, coming up on 21 minutes of play in the contest. Delgado finds it, lost it, got it back, and then cleared out that time by Johnson. And so this will be a corner opportunity coming up here for the Rangers. Well, this is getting late in the year. You're starting to see these shadows stretch across the field a little bit earlier in the season than we're used to, as we typically shift the start times due to no lights here. As the Indians fall asleep there, not following the ball that time, as this one sent across the middle, broken up nicely there by Johnson. And now it's going to be back out here by the Rangers. Rangers fire from distance and scooped up and saved again, that time by Robinson. Robinson has been extremely busy in net for the Indians today. As this ball goes long, and the Rangers easily corral that one, send it back to midfield and go to work with it here for Wilson. Wilson wants to send this one ahead. ICC steps in front of it, but the ball finds its way back to the Rangers. Indians trying to clear it out, but then once again it goes back to the feet of the Rangers, and another save for Asia. That was off the foot of Wilson that time, as she put a charge into that one. And Robinson able to eat that one up and keep this a 2-0 contest. Pair of Indians fighting over the ball that time and somehow able to keep possession of it. The ball being deflected away, and guess what? The Rangers find it. The Indians, I think, have had maybe 1 or 2 attempts on their side of the pitch here in the second half. This possession has been dominated by the Rangers. Northwest trying to go over the top of the defense. Now they reverse the pitch. Over the middle they go. This one's going to be cleared back, and the Rangers will wait for it and try to reset the attack. Delgado with it. Sends this one inside, but Neckenstein has it and will clear this one out to the sideline, and it'll be a throw in for the Rangers. That allow the defense to reset here for the Indians. Ball pinballed around, still being bounced around. And the Rangers eventually let it settle and take control once again. That's going to be McPherson with it now. Tries to send it over the middle, broken up by the Indians. Put a foot into it. It's going to be off frame, though, and that's going to be Wilson that sends that one. Or actually, they're going to say it's deflected by the Indians, so it'll be another corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. So it'll be Delgado set to put a foot into this one here on the near side of the pitch. This one sent on its way. And that one deflected high. And that'll give an opportunity for the subs to come in. For ICC, it'll be number 14, Sarah Perkins, along with number 25, Melanie Humner. Checking in for the Rangers is number 21, Chandler. Checking out for the Rangers is number 10, Wilson. For ICC, it's going to be number 21 and 2 checking out. That's going to be Pletsky and Johnson. Those substitutions being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, ICC, and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. This ball is going to be set ahead off the backside of Delgado, and the Indians will send it out of bounds. Rangers send this one ahead. This is Duran with it. A little too strong on the cross that time as the Indians going to try to chase it down. Instead, it's going to go out of bounds as Wages will track that one down, and she'll leave it to be thrown in here by, I believe, Mathis on the far side of the pitch. So this ball sent ahead, and it's a scramble for it, and the Rangers win it again. This ball sent across the middle. Huber will step in front of it, wants to send this one ahead, Moats, but just a little bit too much on that angle that time, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Rangers. Again, the Rangers waste no time getting the ball in. Don't allow that defense to get set on these throw-ins as the ball is going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. Coming up on 16 minutes of play now as another sub coming into the match. This is going to be number 23. That is going to be Jada Jelks coming into the contest. And looks like 18. Yes, Evie Crawford checking out here for the Rangers. Evie. So this ball sent in, and Northwest will simply let that one go out of bounds. And again, they hustle in to throw in. Macy Williams there to send it out of bounds. And right now, if you're the Rangers, you don't mind having to go chase the ball down because that could help eat up some of the clock here with this 2-0 advantage.
Chandler higher. Behind Jada.
So the throw in here is a good one. Ball's going to be deflected out, and they're going to call another goal kick coming up here. And the Indians will put it in play. Well, ICC, again, they have not been on their side of the pitch very much here in the second half, as the Indians have had 2, maybe 3 breakthroughs beyond midfield, but other than that, it's been possession and time of possession controlled by the Rangers. This ball deflected away. Stanford puts a head into it. Indians send it out wide, and now ICC trying to go to work, but again, the Rangers defense, tough, takes that one away. And now we'll reset at midfield. This ball sent out here near side. That's going to be number 6. Warner with it, trying to go to work, but Macy Williams again takes it away and forces her to retreat defensively. Williams again deflects that one away. And a nice cross, but sent out of bounds. Couldn't quite put that one on frame. Beautiful cross that time, intended for Jeltz, and Jeltz just couldn't quite turn the hips enough to get that one on frame. So Robinson getting set to put a foot into this one. This is a low angle kick this time. You kind of hear by Robinson's reaction, she wasn't proud of that kick, but ICC now with it at midfield tries to squeeze this one ahead, but nobody there on that back side where they were trying to get the pass to go to. So now this one goes ahead. Sharples had a chance, but a hop stayed at the feet of the Rangers. This one's going to be sent ahead, and it's going to eventually go out of bounds. So that was a good opportunity there for the Indians, just couldn't quite get the hop they were looking for to be able to send that one ahead. As we'll have a substitution coming in, this is going to be Vanessa Boggets into the contest, and Lauren Sharples will check out. So Williams looking for someone to move to her to be able to have somebody throw it into. And the Rangers get underneath that one. Now they send it back. Williams giving chase, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Northwest. So the Rangers getting set to throw this one in. They lead at 2-0, coming up on 12 minutes to play in this one. Launch that one in, the header deflected out. Now the shot, looking back post, not there, too tall. Good idea on the quick strike that time off the foot of Trejo. Just couldn't quite get that one on frame. There's maybe a future Indian there helping getting the ball back to Robinson. Put a nice little foot into that one. Ball pinballed around. The Rangers eventually take possession once again, trying to get on the attack, looking to go here on the far side. Opportunity here for the Rangers, looking for the cross, and it's not there as Robinson and a couple of other Indians there in the right spot at the right time to break that one up. Robinson tries to quickly throw this one out to Moats. Moats gets it over to Huber. Huber had the ball bounce away, and the Rangers come in and take it away. Opportunity here for the Rangers. Looking to go on the cross, broken up there by Beneckenstein, actually deflected off one of our own teammates. So that ball's going to be sent out wide, and the Rangers will be able to keep possession here. This ball sent here to the near side, looking for the cross on the back post, and it's going to be sent out, and they're going to call a corner kick coming up here for the Rangers. Good idea there for Northwest, just couldn't quite get a solid contact on it to find the back of the net. That was very dangerous opportunity. Into the contest here for the Rangers, number 17, Lindsay, into the contest. She'll replace 21, and number 19, Hernandez, will come into the match, and looks like number 9 maybe is who she is replacing, Duran. So the corner kick quickly sent in that time and was headed away that time by Lindsay. I don't know that she really had enough time to get in the match and get set in her position as quickly as that ball was sent in. Inside 10 minutes now. Indians got to find something. They need to at least cut this in half to get a little bit of confidence going here, but it's been all Rangers here in the second half so far. This ball sent ahead and deflected away. The Rangers found it. And Robinson will come up and scoop that one up. This ball kicked far side. Gets away from the Indians. And the Rangers able to let it settle and weave their way through traffic, steal the ball at midfield. The Indians need to come up and apply some pressure, but the Rangers able to avoid it there. Now here comes Northwest in the middle of the pitch, battling forward. Still going forward with it. Loses it and now sends it out wide. And then just cleared out that time by the Indians. So it'll be another corner kick coming up here. Substitutions in for the Rangers. They sub them in and out very quickly here, as this is going to be number 11, Andrews, and number 20, Tucker, into the contest. Out will be number 5 and number 6, Warner. So that's Harps and Warner that will be checking out here. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Corner kick is a good one. This one deflected around in the box here. Still being tried to be cleared out. The Indians eventually do so. And this was just going to be sent out wide. The Rangers will easily collect this one. Northwest sends it in the middle. Now they're going to send it back across. Little game of catch, looking to go for that backside there. Indians had a 1 covering 2 that time, but the ball was sent long. Macy Williams, who has been solid defensively for the Indians today, hawking the Northwest ball controller. Now here come the Rangers. Looking to go on the cross. That one's going to be sent ahead. It's going to be sent wide and out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. 7:30 to play. Time becoming an issue here for the Indians. They trail it 2-0 here to the number 3 Lady Rangers of Northwest.
Caroline, you can shift.
So Robinson puts the foot into this one. I think you can kind of tell Robinson is getting a little tired out there, as some of her kicks are starting to be shorter and shorter each opportunity she gets. This ball just bouncing around, and it refuses to go to an Indian. It's almost like Northwest has got a magnet for the ball in their feet today. Delgado with it, wants to reverse the pitch. Now we'll dribble it up to the middle. Sends it out wide. That's going to be number 24, Harden, with it. Harden looking back across the middle to Delgado. Delgado looking to go to work on the wing. Now strikes from the middle, and a save there by Robinson. Robinson has went to work. She had 7 saves in the first half. 13 total so far here in the match. This ball's going to be sent ahead, and they're going to say we'll stay with the Indians. So ICC, working with 6 minutes to go here, has got to get something. Got to get something going here offensively. They go to Moats. Right now, just the numbers not in their favor. It's basically a 4-on-2 opportunity, but Moats trying to drive through it, and she is hit and knocked to the turf here. And this will be a free kick coming up here for the Indians. We talked about needing to take advantage of the opportunities. Well, ICC have not had a lot of them today. This right here needs to be a very dangerous opportunity here for the Indians, as Huber will come into this one. The referee will step off the yardage and will ask the wall to back up a little bit.
Get tight, Wall, get tight.
So Melanie will get set to step into this one. Indians, boy, they could really use a break here. Huber sends this one on its way, looking back post, nothing there. Ball cleared out by the Rangers. Melanie trying to come in to help out there as well, and the ball will eventually stay with the Rangers. Huber got a foot on it, but it's going to stay with Northwest, and they're going to call a corner kick. So a corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. So inside 5 minutes to go, this is going to be Boggett's. Vanessa getting set to put a foot into this corner opportunity here for the Indians. Another opportunity here. Got to have a chance to make this thing dangerous. Sends it on its way. This one popped up and too tall. Oh, tough break there for the Indians. They got the look they were looking for, just couldn't quite get it to sit on the top shelf that time, as we'll have a substitution coming into the contest. Cade will come in for the Rangers, and they are going to let the second sub come in, as that's going to be number 5, Harps, and then number 8, Lopez in. I see 23, 15, and 24 all checking out here for the Rangers. So ICC had a couple of opportunities. They haven't had a lot of those today. Just couldn't make them dangerous there, and it's still a 2-0 contest with 4:20 to play here in the match. This ball goes to midfield, and ICC wins a rare 50-50 ball. Now it's going to send it out to Moats. Moats with it now over the middle. That's going to be Huber with it now. Huber pops it over the top. Boggett's giving chase, but a smart play there once again by the keeper to come up and make a play on the ball. Good communication between the Rangers that time, as you saw, as number 5, Harps, kind of fell away from the ball, knowing the keeper was calling that one off. Ball at midfield, and the Rangers wrestle it away and now send this one ahead. This is going to be Tucker with it. Tucker looking to go to work. Sends it across the middle. Indians break it up. Huber gets it at her feet. Sends this one ahead to Moats. Moats turns around, sees what she's got. Now wants to send this one ahead. And this is going to be an opportunity, but it is going to be offside. And I'm going to have to agree with the call there, as that was just a tough break, as Indians trying to be aggressive and get ahead here in this one and see if they can get a call. And sometimes the call doesn't go your way, sometimes it does. And that was one, if they didn't get the offside call, would have been a big-time break, because that would have been a 1v1 opportunity for one of the top scorers, not only in the state but in the country. So the Rangers put it back in play. They lead it 2-0, coming up on 3 minutes of play here in the contest. Northwest now wants to send it out wide. That's going to be number 4, Dixon, with it. Dixon being guarded by Moats. Moats had it, lost it, gets it back. Does Dixon. Dixon tries to send it on the cross. Ball deflected away and bounces forward, and this one's just pinballing around between both teams. And the Rangers will watch it go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in here for Northwest. 2.5 to play now in the contest. Rangers with the lead, 2-0. As Macy Williams tries to hammer that one forward. Both players kind of kicked it at the same time. The ball didn't go anywhere. This is going to be a cross broken up there by the Indians. And they're going to call for a timeout on the field due to an injury. As Delgado, both players kind of went for the ball that time. The player from ICC kind of lost it, and Delgado went down grabbing her back. I do agree with the quick timeout taken there by the referee on that one. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
As usual, as soon as I fire up the commercial, the player pops up and we're ready to play. So we didn't really miss a lot, just a turnover there by the Indians. Now Macy Williams with it. Ball cleaned up there by the Rangers. Want to pop this one over the top. An opportunity here for the Rangers. Addie Stanford, a great job coming up and playing that one and sending it out of bounds. We got 1:30 to play. The referee calls for stoppage as the ball goes out of bounds. And calling for another ball here. When I say the ball goes out of bounds, it actually goes into the woods. And a lot of people are like, well, why don't you do something about that? Well, ironically, that's not our property. So the people that own that property are very adamant about not those trees being cut down. Boggett's breaks it up, and it will stay with the Rangers. Coming up on a minute to play now in the contest. 2-0 is the score. Stafford breaks that one up. Ball's going to go back to midfield. And the Rangers simply going to send this one back. They can afford to take the air of the ball now in this contest, up 2-0 with a minute to play.
Don't chase, guys. Keep it in front of you, please.
Delgado with it now, wants to send it back out wide. Loggins comes up and puts some pressure on, but the Rangers keep it here on the near side. Looking to go inside. Williams steps up in front of that one. Indians force the ball to be turned over now, and now with inside 45 seconds to play. Indians try to send this one ahead, but the Rangers back there at midfield waiting for it. Now make it 30 seconds to play. The Rangers come to Fulton today, and they earn a 2-0 win here over the Indians. As this ball popped up, 15 seconds left to play. Well, I may have spoke too soon as this one sent on the cross, but the Indians clear it out. ICC just needs to send this one down the pitch, see if they can get something going, but the Rangers playing to the whistle here as you're coached up to be, and that's going to do it. Your final score in this one, Northwest, number 3 team in the country, picks up the 2-0 win here over the Indians in what has been one of the best matches we've seen this season. 2 of the top teams in the country doing battle today. We're going to take a timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report, and be back with more right after this.
No matter where she is, Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score here in this one, 2-0, the victory in favor of the number 3 team in the country, Northwest. But I think they'll tell you today they earned this one against a very good ICC squad that felt a little slighted before today's match after not entering the rankings of last week. And this is the first loss of the season, breaking the second longest win streak in the program history here for ICC. Let's take a look at some scoring updates here from the first half, or excuse me, from the game, but they were all in the first half, as the first score came off the foot of a Tucker off a rebound at 6:12 left in the first half, and then Crawford was in the right spot at the right time to send home a ball that kind of got away from the keeper with 41.8 seconds left in the contest. All right, so here we go. So this is shots for ICC, 1, and then for Northwest it was 26, and then saves for, what does that say, was 13 saves, and then none for the Rangers. So that's going to do it here for this contest. Tip of the cap to Northwest coming in and playing a heck of a contest. Tip of the cap to the Lady Indians answering as well. So this has been a hard-fought contest. I have a feeling this may not be the last 2 times these 2 teams meet this season. So we're going to take a break, be back in about 10 minutes with the start of the men's contest as Northwest wins it 2-0 here in the women's.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.